hate how disappointing that fight was between Tyson and Paul. Goodness. So I checked out the Paul Tyson fight yesterday, and wow, that was a disappointment after all the anxiety and the hype and all of the anticipation surrounding it. And what stood out to me as a dentist is some of the dental related matters that happened. You can see that Paul, during the middle of the fight, would taunt Tyson and stick his tongue out. That's reminiscent to me of an infant who sticks their tongue out. Tongue thrust habit is used as part of the latching on process of an infant during breastfeeding. And you can see why they still call him the problem child or the problem kid, because he never grew out of those game playing, taunting, teasing ways. On Tyson's end, on the other hand, you could see him constantly biting on his glove and messing with his mouthpiece or his occlusal guard, and people thought something was going on with it and something was wrong with it, but he responded he just had a biting fixation. Well, that's the process of biting on something, whether it's your nails, your cheek, your tongue, your lip. Everyone who has some level of anxiety may choose to cope in a different way, and his coping mechanism during that fight was to chew on his glove, and that's why it happened that way. What happens is that in these heightened periods of hypervigilance and focus, it pretty much overrides the system of your muscle just being still. And so those muscles of mastication, that's the muscles in your face that is used to chew and eat food, those begin to become overactive. I mean, gosh, it can be so strong that it begins to wear down teeth, break down teeth, increase the muscle size, wear down a person's TMJ joint. It just has all types of repercussions. So what you have to understand is that grinding is, or bruxism is, a normal reaction, but it's a pathophysiological response to a heightened anxiety state. And you can also even see it in the form of a stress trigger. It's a physical symptom. And you also see this neuromuscular dysregulation happening when this type of thing happens. So that's just a fancy way of saying that the muscle is not being regulated as it ought to be. And it's even tied to your pituitary adrenal axis and sympathetic nervous system. So all of it is connected, and all of it shows signs of who was going to win in the fight. Dr. Davis out.